Hey guys, let's get more news about Warriors, but first, don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. Jalen Brunson scores 34 points to lead the Knicks past the Warriors 119-112. Jalen Brunson scored 34 points and Miles McBride added a career-high 29 to lead the New York Knicks to their fourth straight win, 119-112 over the Golden State Warriors on Monday night. The Knicks raced out to an 18-4 lead early in the game and never trailed as they earned just their fifth win in their last 19 meetings against the Warriors. This team has demonstrated all year there's a lot of fight, a lot of heart, a lot of toughness and a lot of togetherness to the group, Coach Tom Thibodeau said. So there's a belief that we can win. We always talk about our defense, our rebounding, taking care of the ball. I thought we shared the ball extremely well tonight. Josh Hart had 10 points, 11 rebounds, and 11 assists for his fifth triple-double in the past 21 games for New York, while playing all 48 minutes. You can't say enough about the job Josh did as well. Josh's toughness was huge for us in this game, Thibodeau said. Dante DiVincenzo added 18 points for the Knicks. Stephen Curry scored 27 points to lead Golden State and Tracy Jackson-Davis added 19 points and 10 rebounds. The Warriors fell to 17-18 at home this season. I don't know what the answer is, Curry said about the struggles at home. If we did, we would be able to get ahead of it. Golden State chipped into a deficit that reached 15 points, getting within 4 early in the fourth quarter but could never get over the hump and lost another home game. Just one of those nights where we didn't really get anything going from that starting group, Coach Steve Kerr said. They've been really good but it just felt like from the very beginning we were swimming upstream. I think it was 15-4 out of the gate and we didn't once have the lead in the game. We made a good comeback, but I just didn't think we were disciplined enough throughout the game to earn the win. Brunson made enough shots to keep the Knicks in control and is averaging 40.3 points on the first 3 games of this Western swing. The Knicks were without forward OG Anunoby, who flew home after his surgically repaired right elbow flared up. Thibodeau said an MRI came back clean and that Anunoby is day-to-day. Thibodeau said Anunoby is unlikely to rejoin the team for the final game of a 4-game trip on Thursday at Denver. Anunoby missed 18 games earlier because of the injury before returning last week against Philadelphia. He played 3 games before the injury flared up again. Anunoby's absence gave Mcbride a chance to at his 10th career start and he delivered in a big way. He played tight defense early against Curry as New York held Golden State scoreless for the first 3:53 of the game, the longest game-opening scoring drought for the Warriors in more than 3 years. McBride scored 19 points in the first half, 2 off his career high, and the Knicks led 62-56 at the break. We wanted to add more shooting to the floor, Thibodeau said. That's really, why we did it. When they sent the second defender, at Brunson, now we have another 3-point shooter out there. We thought that would make a difference. Gilbert Arenas drops truth on harsh reality of Draymond Green's Warriors role. Draymond Green and the Golden State Warriors are trying to find a way into the NBA Western Conference picture, currently sitting in 9th place and on pace to participate in the NBA Play-In Tournament. On the latest edition of the Gil's Arena podcast, Gilbert Arenas dropped the truth on Draymond's role with the Warriors, said Arenas, Draymond Green doesn't score 20. Defend, deflections, get about 5 to 6 assists, and get some rebounds. But when it doesn't turn into wins, we just like alright, *CK it, Draymond, it's your fault. While it's true that Green doesn't often light up the box score with eye-popping scoring numbers, he helps the Warriors in a myriad of ways. Whether it's his defense, making the right play on offense, or being a vocal voice in the locker room, Green is a key cog on a team that has won 4 NBA championships. Throughout his time away from the Warriors during his league-mandated suspension earlier this season, the 34-year-old Green maintained regular communication with replacement Jonathan Kuminga. Green provided detailed feedback after each game with messages containing notes, video clips, and voice memos regarding the youngsters' performances. Kuminga shared that Green's time watching games at home involved film study, which in turn helped him gain a better understanding of himself. During his absence of 16 games, Green also stayed in touch with teammates Stephen Curry and Chris Paul, as well as Warriors coach Steve Kerr. Additionally, Green received daily texts from his former college coach, Tom Izzo of Michigan State. "I wanted to pick up everything he knows," said Kuminga. "With him, he won't just give advice, up if you don't compete big time." The Warriors are currently 35-31. They take on the New York Knicks on Monday night. New York Knicks, unheralded weapon gets hero treatment after astonishing performance in win versus Golden State Warriors. No OG Anunoby, no problem for the New York Knicks Monday night, as they were able to dismantle the Golden State Warriors on the road to the tune of a 119-112 score, even though they were missing one of their best two-way players, thanks in large part to Mcbride stepping up big time for his team. Mcbride, who got the nod to start in lieu of Anunoby and repaid the trust given to him by Knicks head coach Tom Thibodeau by scattering a career-high 29 points on September 13, shooting from the floor to go with a rebound, 2 assists, and a steal. He also knocked down 6 triples while playing nearly every minute of the contest. He was on the floor for 47 minutes. Mcbride's big night did not go unnoticed, of course, by New York Knicks and NBA fans. Mcbride showed this shooting ability in the G League several times, and many of us saw it and thought, the 3-point line is the same in both leagues, and if he can shoot like that there, why couldn't he do it in the NBA? It appears he can. LOL, posted at Yardastyle on X, formerly Twitter. Mcbride being better than Grimes was an interesting development. Even more interesting that the Knicks realized it rather quickly, LOL, said at SJ Basketball 8. It is uncertain when Anunoby will be healthy enough to be allowed back to action, but judging from what Mcbride showed against the Warriors, the Knicks somehow still seem it's capable of succeeding against any team. Already missing Julius Randle and Mitchell Robinson, the Knicks are on a 4-game win streak with a chance to extend that further to 5 this Thursday on the road against the Denver Nuggets. And you, fan, what do you think of the situation? Of Mcbride? Leave your opinion in the comments.